Ready to meet tinfoil hat lady.
Hello. Don't knock off the awesome things here.
9/11 wasn't an inside job.
What? Are you
Bring it back.
I say right, Dave.
We're going back in time.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
So
the crop circles.
the crop circle thing. Now, if you think about them, they're like two-dimensional, but maybe it's a fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth dimensional entity or consciousness moving through the Earth to sort of hit the different chakra points. Because when the age changes, the Earth sings a different song. So the Hopis say the spots on the back of the fawn change when the Earth sings a new song. So there's different landmarks, ancient landmarks that people have made that I think because the crop circle came there, maybe they built Stonehenge. Or because the crop circle came there, they built one of these henges that they say are graves, but they're really not. They're like chakra points in the Earth. Yeah. Something like that, or those round barrows that they have in the field, you know.
Carnic stones, a lot of those.
Yeah, but it's about the energetic pattern of the Earth, and it's intrinsic to our biology. Because the sun is the master. So we turn that around to
Yes.
The sun is the master of the electromagnetics. So when the electromagnetics change and the light change, your biology changes. You can't get away from it. So it doesn't matter. You don't got to tell people shit because it's happening. So your biology will just become affected. And that's why England, I think, being the focal point of the original started to change and it spread out over the planet because the chalk cliffs there go into the water. So the water is an inherent part of your biology. You're 70% water or what have you. So if the water changes and the food changes, then you change. But also the electromagnetic change, your biology is run on electromagnetics, which is why I have the silver pulsar and electrification thing from Soda Instruments. Right? So
Consciousness seems to be evolving.
that's what I think it's about. It's about poking that the crop circles then poke the earth to you know, help it move to that next level.
Would you think that Illuminati is trying to cover this up so they hire crop circle people?
Of course! They always steal that good shit.
What do you think about how within crop circles, the actual seeds, it's like they've been eliminated where the actual crop circle is, but outside, it's almost like a high intense energy force.
Yeah, like
imprinted it. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, but
That's
are you
how-
talking about seeds and germination?
Well, I'm talking about like how within the crop circle, it's like it's pressed down, yes, but within the actual seed of the wheat, it's like it's disappeared or something like that.
Well, not always.
Yeah, but like I think
I've heard it explodes sometimes.
Well, what
like-
happens is, what Dr. Levitt thinks is there's like a sort of a microwave type energy that happens very quickly, and so it takes a lot of water out of the earth. There's something with the water, so the soil's going to be drier, and then it steams the plants in shoots. So the elbows of the plants will stretch and bend. So it depends on the maturity of the crop. So if it's a mature crop, then the seeds will be like awesome, and they'll grow synchronistically with less light and less water. But if the seeds aren't mature, then that energy doesn't affect them and can even make them go, right? So same with our consciousness. Is our consciousness going to be mature enough to be able to use this to, you know, go forward, or are we just going to, is the consciousness going to die? So there's going to be like a sifting here.
Go forward or
Wheat from chaff type of thing. And also it's in the food, it's in the beer, so the people have eaten that, you know. But you know, it's funny, I'm a crop circle researcher, but I'm a celiac. I love
researching things on it, like areas, UFOs, crop circles.
Hey, can you you meditate and stuff like that? Can you induce
Right
out-of-body
now.
experience?
Pardon?
Can you induce OOBE,
No,
out-of-body
but I have
experience?
spontaneous ones,
Yeah.
but that happens when you need that to happen. That's not something I think you need to play around with.
Yeah.
Why? I'm gonna do a bunch of
plays around with it.
Why?
I can induce
What's your intention?
out-of-body experience
Awesome!
from sleep paralysis.
What are you doing when you're out then? What's your intention?
My intention, usually I'm trying to get on an astral plane, they call it. I have actually got, I don't know, I'll admit, I don't know if my experience is, if I'm coming out of my body, I'm not saying that I'm actually coming out of my body, because it could in fact just be a dream and a dream replica of my room.
Yeah, but is it sepia tone? I mean, do you find the rooms lit different when you come out? Like,
Actually, there's been a couple times where it was the exact same, so that's where but my experiences only last seconds, minutes, where I want to achieve hours.
I've had weird things happen.
Have you ever had sleep paralysis?
Oh man, I to work at Children's Hospital in Vancouver because I'm a lab tech, so I'd work nights, so I'd lay on the counter back there, so you can't really be asleep. And then everything would start to shake like this. And I'd be like, oh God, we're having the big one. We're having the big quake. We're having the big quake. But then I couldn't move, right? Woo! And then so I shook right off the counter, and I'm like, holy shit, I'm gonna fall on the floor. But I didn't hit the floor, I waited to hit the floor, then I opened my eyes and I was down on the floor, but everything was vibrating around me. And I was like, whoa, this is weird. And this drawer was vibrating, but I was down on the floor, and I wanted to put my hand on the drawer to stop it from flying out at me, and my hand went through the door, and I was like, oh cool, that's really cool. And then I think I should stand up, and I was up, and I was looking through the window where I passed out blood, but I was much taller, I was looking over the shelf, so I shouldn't have really had that vantage point. And then I saw me and my sister as kids, and looking in, and the little me said, you're an asshole. And I went, oh, you're an asshole. She was over here where the night before I had seen this lion jump out of the wall. Another story. And it sort of crescendoed into this one out-of-body experience. And then she ran at me and we had this thing. And that's when I started getting back into theater. And that's when I started handling my own projects.
Have you ever seen UFOs?
A little over our house in the afternoon. When I was, where do you want me to start? My mom,
Let me hear the best story.
Well, the coolest one was about a couple of years ago. My son, who you just met, he said, "Mom, there's a yellow ball in the sky." It was 2 o'clock in the afternoon, October 2nd. It was this blue sky. There's this thing, and there we going, you know. So we went out in the deck, and it just sat there, and then I was like looking at it and said, go get the binoculars. And he said, no, you go get the binoculars.
You should have grabbed the camera.
Well, we took a picture of one in Surrey too, but that's the Surrey corridor that we found later. But these little round ones, and then it just stood there, and then it just changed shape and color, and then it just went up and down. It was fun.
What do you think? What's your opinion on that? What do you think it was?
Everybody has an agenda. Why don't we get one as stewards of this planet? We got a lot of goods here. We got a lot of DNA. We got a lot of shit here, you know, if somebody wants this shit.
Like,
so, I think we should probably, you know, kind of go, okay, but that's nice. We have all that technology, because technology doesn't mean spiritual advantage, right? And if you're going to go to somebody else's neighborhood, what's due to your house?
Yeah.
You know, you got to be snooping around, who are you? Like, I mean, I don't know, I just have, like, you know.
I heard that the tall grades, they pretty much destroyed their planet. That's why they're here trying to breed with us, apparently.
I just think that we got to get our own agenda. Like, who are we? Like, okay, yeah.
I think we, as people, need to start learning how to get ourselves to space exploration, because they have hidden, the American government has hidden technology.
Maybe that's not the highest spiritual thing that people are supposed to do.
Well, you know, no. We can spread love throughout the universe. What if we as a race traveled the cosmos?
Do you think we have something to offer, or we're
No, what if there's an undeveloped planet, unintelligent?
Oh, wait a minute, now you're being a little elitist there.
What do you mean?
Elitist.
No,
I mean, I understand your intention, and I...
No, I mean, if we went to another planet and helped them out and spread love to them. Huh?
We suck here.
You gotta fix one first.
We're killing
I know, I'm
each
thinking way too ahead of myself.
I get you, dude, and I love your passion, but what I'm saying is we got...
connected by bridges.
Yeah.
We gotta do
We're
what?
going to go, oh, I want the next thing. Oh, I want a new planet. Yeah, let's fucking spread love over here.
No way, not like that.
No, but I'm just saying.
We need to unite as a species and love each other.
Right here. And it starts with you, that's what you guys are doing. That's what you guys are doing, to document your Freeman process and stuff. That's a huge act of love.
Oh,
That's a huge act of love.
That's
You can open
definitely.
universes for many people. You can free many people's minds from the think trap, right? So that's just my opinion on now. Because I don't think technology is
Cruise ships will have like 18
always for that.
No, it's not, but you gotta think, what about these
This
aliens?
technology is awesome.
What about these aliens? Some alien races that come here, I guarantee their planet's a lot different than ours. I guarantee they have some type of unity, because you can't advance without unity and love. See, money's
What do
holding
you
us
mean?
back.
Maybe there's a breakaway civilization that's totally advanced and they couldn't even tell us about their technology. And you think they're a service to us? They're maybe humans, but there's probably people that have mining, you know, going on Mars and we don't know about it.
Oh, Mars, did you know Mars is a blue sky?
That's it.
Well, do you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and how do you talk to people 100,000 years ahead of you? How do you go back in time and talk to somebody about what the hell this is without freaking them out?
Yeah.
How could they even talk to us this breakaway culture? I mean, we don't even know what's going on here.
Well-
But it's good to be in community. Community is good. Like what you guys are doing. Rooting frequency as you go along the country. Really, that's what
But at the
we're
same
in.
time, there's those truths that need to be, there's more than one type of truth that is hidden, and all truths need to be exposed, whether it's political to spiritual to
I agree
extraterrestrial.
with that.
That's what apocalypse means. That's what apocalypse means, a revealing.